and I am on Penitent, and I'm on a level 1 character. Because my main died. No, my main didn't die. They're still around. I just took some of the materials and made this level 1 or levelless gear. You can see there's no restriction on when I can equip it, so I can just put this on immediately. I'll prove I still have my main character here. There he is. He's still playable. But I'm basically doing what I do over on Softcore, which is to have a new character available to play at 1, 15, 30, 45. I just want to do that so that I have recourse. If I do die, I can just like have all this stuff ready to go to level up a new character like in record time. So I feel less like scared, if you will, while I play it. Let's see, I have 3 skills. Yeah, okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and do the main things here. I'm going to continue. Actually, you know what I need to do? Did I go to the thing and get followers? I didn't. Okay, let me get mercenaries. Followers. We all know they're followers. Ooh. The Undercity is a thing. It has the thing. Whispers. I'm not going to do it on this character, but... Okay, now I'm going to do Subo on this.
I can do what you need.
And I'm going to do him as a backup. So he can give me a bubble. Whoops. He can give me a bubble if I take damage. There we go. Huh. Having Subo is fun because you can see everything. I did hit some watermarks on the main. I updated all the glyphs. Here, I'll show you. I updated... I'm burping. I updated all but... Well, I say 4 glyphs to 46. I made it to Paragon... or not Paragon. Pit level 52, because I was pushing it a little bit. But if we look at my stuff here, you can see I have 46, 46, 46, 46. This one's 45 because I need the gems, and I need the gems for this, which is really annoying that it doesn't show you which gems to use. And good luck finding it out by looking it up online. You almost have to go to the end of the pit and see, oh, this one requires sapphires. Oh, this one requires topaz or whatever it is, you know, like 15,000 fragments. But you can see it's sort of a lopsided... I mean, it's workable. It's fine. It's maybe not super optimal, but it does what I needed to do. And so I'm sticking with this for now. But I have as many defensive slots as I can get with the pathways that I've taken. So like if I choose resistances, you can see I have all the resistances from this board. This board. And the ones up here, well, those aren't resistances, but I could go over here and get these, but I just wanted to go right over here. And then, isn't that sneaky how I came at this board from different angles? That was not really planned, but okay, now I have armor. So here's my armor. I had to take a point away from there to get one over here. Armor here, armor here, armor there. And of course, these armors, you know, I'll get to these in time, right? As you get more points, you can get yourself closer and closer to unlocking the most useful nodes, especially these rare nodes. Obviously, I want, you know, more resistance here. Let's see. Block chance would be nice. Block chance would be nice. All these rare, well, most of these rare nodes on these particular boards, I probably am going to want them because they also, not only do they make me more powerful, but they also offer me, see, this one is something I've just avoided because I needed it elsewhere, but they also give me like more survivability, right? Which is a good thing. Oh, I finally switched over to doing Torment 3 when I am in like Helltides. I was doing Helltide and Torment 3, and I recorded it onto my drive, like not streaming, just recording it, just in case I did die, I could like analyze what I did wrong or maybe even post it for people to laugh at me. But and then I actually did a couple of the. I did one of these guys, and I did it on Torment 1, just so it would be really fast. And then I also did like one of these at Torment 1. I think I may have done it at Torment 2. And I think I did one of these at Torment 2 as well, because the Bloodied Lairs are 15 pit levels higher. So if you go over to the pit, you can do this pretty easy calculation. It's pretty obvious once you see it. So if you go in here and you look back down, right? If you do a tier 1, you're at tier. If you do a Torment 1 boss or whatever, you're at tier 10. Now, if you use one of those special bloodied keys, it adds 15 levels, right? 15 tiers. So that puts you at 10 plus 15, which is Torment 2. If you do a Torment 2, it adds 15. So now you're at Torment 3. Likewise, if you open one of those and it says plus 15 on the bosses or on the mobs, you are now at Torment 4. So it's up until at least Torment 4. I don't know if Torment 5 would be effectively level 70, maybe? I don't know. But because it doesn't show in that pit tier thing. But yeah, that's what I did. But I'm going to go level up this little Lobie. Because I just want to get her, I want to get her to 15, and then I'm going to start buying the gear that lets her level from 15 to 30. I might even do it 15 to 25 and then replace. I don't know. But we're just going to do the quest here.
Greetings.
Okay. She's penitent, so she should get a little boost of experience. Let me plug in my controller here. I want my controller. There we go. She has the minimum number of points to do an effective blessed hammer build. So she has this, just very basic. I boosted up this like crazy, right? It's way high, so lots of defense. She has life and healing, right? So I'm going for a little bit less damage, but more internal healing. So we go down here. And sadly, you can't buy amulet, rings, or helmet at level 1. That will have to wait till level 15.
Are you certain? This approach seems...
When am I ever not? Indeed.
Okay, so now we're going to become the butcher.
Demons! The shrine attracts...
You basically cannot die, so there's no reason not to do this at Penitent, because you get more XP for it. Okay, excellent. All right, so now we're going to make ourselves a little bit more powerful here. Let's add this aura and that aura. Nice passive things going on. Okay, now we're going to go to a Shrine of Slaughter in a Helltide. Now, I am going to do this at a lower level, I think. At Expert, I think. Because even though I have really, really good gear on, I think Penitent is a little bit too ambitious. I might even just try this on hard, actually. Let me do that on hard. Let me go back home and set this to hard. Because I don't want to risk it, right? Normally I would just do this at Penitent and think nothing of it. But let's just play it safe and not stupid. I can always work a little bit harder, right? Because this is a lot more dangerous. Now I should be extremely overgeared for this. So he gave me one of these things. I do have more. Like I have like 18 more of these things. So what I can do is maybe I can do it twice just to see how much XP it gives me. Okay, so now we're headed down here.
Let's go.
So I'm not really geared for damage using the Blessed Shield. I'm geared for getting around and there we go, 27 minutes. I'm geared for survival, just getting past a bunch of stuff and not really fighting as much. Although the fighting itself should be pretty easy. I mostly just want to get this slaughter thing done. No, that's that. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's not the correct location. Why does it do that? It's really annoying. Let's hide over this way. That way stuff can't attack me down here. Okay, why does it do that? Why does it put this icon there? It's so annoying. Where is the shrine? Is it back up over here? I guess it's over here. Yeah, it's probably up there. It's usually what happens. It puts it up in that upper quadrant. I should stop trusting its mapping. Liars. Lies! Should be out here, right? Yep, there it is. I should have just gone with my gut and not even looked at the map. Okay, now I want to be in the butcher. Okay, now I'm safe. Butcher's very powerful. You just run around and do all these things. Whee! Kills everything in sight. Gets good leveling. Everybody can die. Ooh, ooh. Come back, jerk. Did I do it? They really need to make X, Y different, 1 and 2 different numbers. I will take all this fresh meat, thank you. We have a slaughterhouse thing. I will probably do the slaughterhouses, because that's actually good XP, and you basically can't die, as far as I can tell. See, I can still kill very quickly here. Let's go ahead and do some more killing, and then I'll do a, I'll open a chest. Someone's doing what I'm doing. Tell you what, let's put some points in here. This should go... Oh, there we go. Can't do that yet. I'll do this for a little bit until it gets dangerous and ouchy. Got to stay inside the orange circle. And it's not too bad until it starts having that rotating thing that you can't avoid. Then I sort of bug out at that point, on at least on hardcore. Yeah, like this. Let's. Yeah, I don't want to take that. I don't have enough health to really effectively withstand that. There we go. Took it longer than I thought to go away. Oh, maybe because he was inside. I should go make a fortitude potion. Or a crit potion. Alright, let's let's go turn this in. Maybe we can do the slaughter thing a couple times. Alright, none of this is usable.
What's left, you ask?
Let's see. We didn't get any runes. We did get this. I'm just going to throw this. Whoops. I'm just going to throw this back in there because I'm not going to use it again. This I will use, and I'm going to grab a couple more just in case. All right. So now we're going to go defensive. More healing, fortification. Yes. And now let's actually put these actives out here on left and right trigger. That's it. Oh, let's make a potion. I have a whole bunch that I collect and hold on the leveling character, like so many soothing spices, so many this, so many that. But I don't want to have more than one made at a time on this low level character because it's just too dangerous. You know, I don't want to lose anything if they die. It'd be painful enough if they lose all this beautiful, you know, low level stuff that I've made. Let's go get their board. We're going to get some XP from this too. See? The goal here is 15. We want to get to 15. Lets us open up the next step of the leveling, which is much faster, much more powerful, and I could probably go to Penitent. Well, I could easily go to Penitent, which I will. All right, so we're going to go here. I say, here's the blood. She will. Yes, okay, so he's going to give me that. Now I'm going to go in here. Oops, we're not going to use that. Actually, no. Let's do this at Torment or at Penitent level. All right. I think we lose that one, but that's okay. I have plenty. Okay, now we're Penitent. Now anything we do should give us a lot more XP. Now, whatever happens, I'm going to stop at 15, even if it's in the middle of something. Because I want that cutoff to be very, very even. So we're looking at our level, right? Very, very important that we do this only until 15, even if it means not finishing this. Now, I don't know that I can not die from this, but I don't think I can. I've not really tested it. But he's hard to kill as long as you're actively engaged in fighting. Then you pretty much just slaughter like crazy. So he's level 12. Now it could be that there's no difference in leveling based upon what level we're at, but I would think that being at Penitent would be, you know, would give you an XP bonus. Wish it wouldn't stutter. Now, it could be that I end this not even having reached 15. We'll see. I'm also less concerned about the mastery. I wish it weren't stuttery. That's what makes this less fun for me, is the way the camera juts around. Enemy horde incoming, that's fine. Let's get everybody over here. When we get to the end, there's a bunch of big guys that... Really like that spinny thing. Makes it really fast. Okay, here we go. Okay, now let's pick up the fresh meat we left behind. Little piddly stacks of 1. Okay, we got to 13 from that. Now, I'm not going to do the follow-up yet. I suppose I could do the follow-up at normal. Like, I don't want to do, like, where you kill the butcher and the broiler. I was going to wait until I could do it at 15. I might just do it now. Because I'm only on hard mode. Or no, I'm on Penitent, aren't I? Yeah. I don't want to do it on Penitent. It's very difficult on Penitent. In this gear, it's awful. Like, horrid. Okay, so we're going to buy an item. Let's buy the cheapest item. I think it's like a chest armor, right? Yeah. Oh, outside. I have returned.
I'll look into it.
Thank you. He's in the workshop.
Okay, now I'm going to lower this to... I'm just going to lower it to normal, just to be safe. Because it's a really, really bad fight. Like, it puts out a lot of damage. Okay, so let's add in some more defense here. Be interesting to see just how easy or bad this is at normal.
Now we're in for it.
The abattoir. This should be very easy to do because of the level gear I'm in and the number of points that I have.
The secret. Stop. You're so narrow-minded. This is the best path.
Plus I can debuff him and do like weakening effects and stuff. Here we go. Now, if I hadn't killed him that fast, we would have gone to phase 2, and the floors would start to light up with fire, and then he would start to spin around. It's just... It's unpleasant.
Let him go.
Unless you have a tremendous amount of survivability. Okay, that's excellent. Almost to 15. That's actually not a bad plan. Just to do that... That is not the worst thing to do. Okay. All right, let's get our gear. Let's see. What level are these? 13. I might actually just use that. like in the meantime, you know, like I don't necessarily have to buy level 15 items. They can be level 13. I do need to figure out where to put these things. Not here. I have them on the second tab on my other thing, but I might consolidate some of these things. Maybe I'll just throw these in here for now. That way I don't lose them. I can figure out a panel later. Let's see. I did get a fun little surprise, which is I got a what's it called? The chess piece, the mythic chess piece, the sneaky one that speeds you up. I got that from a pit, so that was fun. Let's just put these in here. No. So now I just have to go level a little bit. So let's go to hard. Kill some enemies. Should not be too difficult to do. Let's just go into a Helltide. Just need to get to 15. So very minimal amount of killing. Again, just to 15. Yep, new butcher's thing, right? Yep. I don't want to be in here long enough to get the big guy. So I'm at 2 segments now. I don't want to be here beyond 3 segments, right? I don't mind having the 3 segments. You know, I can open the chest. That should get me to 15. Right? I'm missing one thing. Maybe this will have it. Come on, one more. Really? Just give me one more thing. There we go. That works. This should give me 15. Yep. I don't want to stick around for this. I don't want to level. It's not a matter of me being chicken. I can kill those things. I don't want to get to the point where I have level 15 or level 16. Because right now I can go in here. I can go right to I can go to Oaths, choose Disciple, Respec, Refund. Let me open this up. Now we're going to go with a new build, which come down here. Let's see. Yes, that's right. We want to go with this. More defense. Okay, I'm up on defense. See, that's all the way up. More healing. Blocking fortifies. No. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. There we go. Now we're massively powerful, like stupidly powerful. This goes over here. This goes there. This goes here, I think. This will go here. Oh yeah, I'm not using one of these, right? Oh no, that's right. This goes here. That's right. We're not using this anymore. This just sort of passively goes, right? Let's see. No, I'm not using this one's active. I'm using this one's passive only. This is what I'm using to weaken enemies. This will turn weakened enemies into fortification for me. So the idea is I cast this, it lasts a certain amount of time, right? While this is active, hopefully it's always active and always fills my arbiter form or doesn't let it completely go away. This is just working passively, right? To give me armor, resistances. If I ever need it, I can hit it. I almost never need to. Healing myself grants 2 stacks of resolve every 1 second, which I'm always being healed, basically, right? The passive is healing me. So I'm constantly getting resolve. This will heal me as well as weaken enemies, as well as make me take less damage. So I'll be casting Consecration somewhat often, basically usually when it's off cooldown. That will both buff me, debuff enemies, apply weaken, which then will use this to give me fortification, right, and healing. And so basically the idea is I do some damage, but a good portion of what I do is keep myself alive through this. So now I'm just going to go right to Penitent because that's the way I'll play the rest of this. And I won't go out until my gear is sufficiently good that I can just do that, right? All right, so here we have Strength. We're going to start with just anything I can get, right? Just anything I can get. We're gonna grab it. I'm just gonna throw it in here for now. I'll sort it all later. But it has to be at least yellow so that I can put tempering on it and whatever. Now I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off doing everything right now, but I will use some of this to get things like an amulet. Let's actually, I don't want to get the weapon from here. Amulet. Okay, that's good. Ring. 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 Come on, give me yellow. That's even better. Okay. It's interesting. That actually rolled to the very high end. That's kind of shocking. Let's see what else. Helmet. Cap.
Too bad, friend. Too bad, friend.
Come on.
Shame that. Well,
There we go.
there's something special.
Now this is now tunic.
Shame that. Go one more.
The only thing I'm really concerned about getting a bloodied effect on is my weapon. That I need the bloodied effect, basically. All right, so I'm going to remove the gems from this. I'm going to crunch everything that is garbage. I'm going to throw this in there for later. Notice it's protected. I'll protect that, and that. Okay. Now let's go find a replacement weapon first. So we have something that has a cooldown on it. A kill streak cooldown. Best in slot for my purposes. We'll be doing this again at I'll probably do it at 25 because that's when the new gem comes in. And that I could just upgrade the gem right away. I don't have to wait till 30. There we go. Sadly, nothing there. That is a 15. Excellent. So we'll be keeping that. Yay. Okay, and that is a 15, right? Yeah, okay. So everything here is 15, right? 15. That one's a little bit low, but that's okay. Let's go for a flail. There we go. That's what I needed. The other stuff doesn't matter. Let's see. Boots. It's fine. Let's see here. 14. Gonna go pants. That works. Again, yellow is fine. Yellow works. Let me go rings and see if I can get a replacement for that 114 level. Okay, let's go that. Because I do want to absorb that. Yeah, I do want to absorb that. So 15, 15 gloves.
Hope this.
Yes. All right. 15, 15, 15, 15. All 15 except for that ring. So I'm going to buy rings.
Once you see how the sausage is made,
Up, out of rings. Okay, so we're stuck with the 14 ring, and that's okay. The most important thing was the weapon. We got the weapon we needed. Actually, let me remove gems out first. No, let me delete all this blue stuff.
The forge is ready.
Yeah. Then I'll figure out what to do.
Came out nicely.
So there should be no gems left. Excellent. Yes. We're going to get everything, its number of sockets that it needs. Okay, so everything here looks good. All right. So now let's throw all this old stuff in here. 6 pieces. Yep, that's what I had. Let's see. This is a 15, isn't it? Maybe I should just put that there. But I really want to absorb that. A little bit more life, more damage. Yeah, I'll just use the new one. Damn it. I'll bite the bullet. I can always crunch it later. I'm not gonna get rid of it, right? But it's not like I need. Well, I am gonna replace the thing. Damn it! But that's what it is. What it is. It is what it is. It's not like I need this effect on anything, right? I'm just never gonna use that, so it's not like a super huge loss.
You can still use these.
All right, so let's put. Let's see here. 5 skills. Gives me wolves. Crowd control to create that. Yes. All right, so we're going to go with the next thing up. Oh, you know what I can do? I forgot. I don't need to remove these gems. I need to leave them in the gear. That's right. So this gem is going to stay in the shield. This gem is going to stay in the weapon. That's it. Because it's like the entry-level gems. Now I'll have the next level up, and I'll put them in this, the little diamonds. Let me go do that, actually. Now that I'm over here. So the emerald, I can actually make those on my other character. So I need emerald, and then skulls. I'll show you the shroud I got. I'm sort of torn on whether it's better or not. It does, the one thing it does do, okay, well, first of all, it does give me a lot of health, right? Because that's the first thing that I saw was max life. I'm like, yo, nice. But it also gives 1 to all passives, right? So every passive on the entire board has +1 to it, right? Of course, whether I need it or not, but it's nice to have, you know, passive. Let me reassign that, because actually, no, let's do that. 12% damage reduction. I like that. So yeah, I'll take passives. That's great. The other thing it does is it has plus 160 to all stats as opposed to just one stat, which is pretty decent. The resource generation doesn't do anything for me. The rampage bonus doesn't do anything for me. It's unfortunate. It'd be nice if it was something different. 40% movement speed. I don't know if that's if these are good rolls or not. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't notice it doing this effect very much because I'm almost always in the middle of killing things. I've heard and I've seen people use this during Lilith, where during certain phases you're just running around and she can't target you because you're not actively fighting. And then when she lands, now you engage again. So that's a thing, right? 333 damage on next attack after entering stealth. So I almost never enter stealth. So that doesn't really help me. I suppose if I were to attack a boss, that would be good. But I'm usually like casting buffs on myself up to the very last second. But, you know, that's maybe I could do it differently. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got that, which was nice. Okay, so now I'm going to make some gems. I don't have any in here, right? Yeah, I did crunch them all. All right, so we're going to make an emerald. Notice level 15. I can make that on this character. I'm going to make skulls. One, two, three for the shield and the pants. And then I'm going to make 3 diamonds for the jewelry. So these will always stay in that gear that I just made. I don't want to remove them ever. They'll just stay there until that character dies and I lose it. All right, so diamonds in the jewelry. Add in the weapon. There we go. And everything's locked, so we're good there. My weapon damage is low, but we're not worried about that just yet. All right, so we want to put on guard, rank 2 on everything. Everything that can take it. Shit, well, that one didn't take it. Tell you what, let's go ahead and enchant things. That way I get more rolls. Now let's see here. Resource cost reduction we don't care about. We'll go max life. Thank you. Resource cost reduction we don't care about. We'll go for life on kill. That's fine. We don't use thorns. We'll go for strength. I may come back through in a second pass. What can I do on this? Dodge chance. I like that. I'll go for life. Let's see, this guy. Okay, that's fine. This one. Fine. This one. Faith on kill. No. We're going to go for damage. Life for 5. There we go. And this one. Faith on kill. I want to become strength. Yes. We're not really a crit build yet at this low level. Sadly, I only have 3 aspects on the low ones just because that's how they come. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, now I don't remember what goes where, so I always have to look at the dumb thing. Okay, angelic masterwork, that's right. Excellent. This one becomes Hale's salve, that's right. Hale. It's low level for some reason. Still haven't gotten any good drops for it. Virtuous. Excellent. This one, yeah, indomitable. This one, it says Arbiter Zephyr, which I think I'm going to do. I usually like Slaughter, but the cooldown is pretty good. Too bad the boots don't have, you know. Oh, look, it just did this shitty one. Okay, I'm gonna go Slaughter then. It did the shitty one because it's not ancient. It's really annoying. Okay, sovereignty. Again, 40% because it's they're jerking us around. Wait, that's not right.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
Did I put that on the wrong thing? Oh, there we go. Okay. What got jurisdiction? Thought I switched it and applied it, and it just didn't go right. All right, well, we won't worry about it. Yeah, strife. I would love to not be using bloodied for all these other slots. Only for the weapon, but I don't have enough of these things to buy. Okay, so now I can go ahead and finish this. Let's try this again. What is this? I do have restoration scrolls. Oh, that's where they show up. Interesting. Really? Come on. Oh, it's... No. It shouldn't. There we go. Two, excellent. Come on. Son of a bitch. Jesus criminy. Robbed. All right, so this one gets arbiter duration. Sadly, it's bloodied, so it's going to be at the low end, right? Oh, wait, no, that's right. It doesn't do that for these. It's only for the other things. Boots, we're going to go with mobility. Right. Oh, no, no, no. We do a duration on this as well. That's right. We want that arbiter duration to be up, 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 because that really helps with, like, ease of mind management. Okay, so this is deal double damage. That's fine. This is going to be... Oh, no, that's right. This is going to be wings damage, right? Yeah, wing strike damage. Come on, give me higher. Really? There we go. 98 is good enough. Okay, now everything should have an imprint. It should have a temper, and it should have a... well, that's it. Both of those, right? Yeah. Everything tempered. Yes. Everything has its correct aspect. Masterwork, salve, virtuous, indomitable, slaughter, sovereignty, jurisdiction, celestial. Ah, that one's wrong. This one should be holy. Holy damage. Yep.
Exquisite.
Excellent. Now, oh, I didn't redo this one, did I? Oh, no damage reduction. That's good. All right. She's good to go. Now what I do with this is I run the pit. I'm going to lower this to normal. Because I'm not going to run the outer world at Penitent. That was just to get to 15. I don't want to be at a disadvantage when I'm out and about. So that one is just waiting. So now we can just go get a little bit of extra XP here. We're going to go for crit. We're going to go to 20 to start out with. Actually, to 25. Let's not do T4. Let's just go to expert for now and see how this feels. I did do my oath, right? Yes. All right. Let's see how this feels. Feels very familiar. That's what I want. Feels safe and familiar. I'm not as concerned with completing the board yet. Okay, that's a good sign, being able to withstand those. Let's refresh that. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing Condemn. Yeah, I need to go get that. I do like having that on there, I think. Now, one thing I thought about, and I don't know if I'm going to do it, is I could put the Shroud on at 35, and that would make this guy, like, super good. So, like, I might just not use that on the main. I might just use that to level up. Because that'll make these characters super, super durable. And very hard to kill with 1,000 extra health at level, 30, whatever. I am noticing that this doesn't last very long, like my Arbiter, so I'm glad I did put the duration and the weapon that I got. I think it's level 35, right? Where you can put that on. There we go. Should die in one hit. Yep. Excellent. So now I can just like reassess. Five levels, not bad. Crunch, crunch. We're going to start getting better items in a little bit. All right, so we want this to be all the way to 4. And I think I want this instead of these, because these don't really do much. It's like a really not great. There we go. Oh, don't have enough things. Okay. Actually, you know what I can do? I can go like, I want this to be better. There we go. I have to be careful not to take the next one and use it, because this next one is XP, right? So if I take that and I'm at 25, it might go boop, 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 27, you know, or whatever it is. It might boost me beyond where I want to be. I could take it at 23 probably.
What's left, you ask?
Okay, now I can move to a fort one, right? Because that's at 20. Yes. So I'll replace this with a fortification one. And this is... Yes. I'll hold that. Now, does one of these have wisdom? Because that would be nice. I try to save the ones that have wisdom. None of those do. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. %80 damage reduction, not bad for this level. Okay, so let me check real quick what level I have to be to wear that, because that's actually a really good idea. The stats on this thing are insane before 60. Requires 60 because I did stuff to it, right? Or is it because it's ancestral? That's probably because it's ancestral. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Now I kind of wish it wasn't. I kind of wish it were not. Let's go right to Penitent. See how it feels. Normally I would do this at Penitent 9 because the gear is just good enough for it. Of course, I forgot to put that other thing on. Stuff just sort of melts. All that Condemn gives me is a faster way to get my stacks up. I can still get them up with this, just casting that every time. And now I'm already at 10, so I don't really need Condemn at this point. I really need that to reset. There we go. Supposedly they're going to fix this so that you actually have wings again, or that wings shoot out somewhere. I don't know. I don't really understand what it should look like because I've never played it before this season. But apparently it looked different last season, maybe? Let's just go back this way. Again, we're looking for level 25, because that's when the next gem upgrade is. The nice thing about the pit is you're never going to get the butcher. At least I've never seen the butcher in here. So you don't have to worry about some big thing coming in to clobber you. And it's like a consistent number of mobs, so you can get your kill streaks going. And it doesn't cost anything either to do it. Let's do this before it runs out. There's 22. Now I'm going to get a big boost of XP at the end with the kill streak. So I have to be careful not to get it too high. In fact, I think I'm okay. I don't think it can be more than 1 level. I think I'm good. I'd be shocked if I hit 25 on this run. Like, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. 23, 23, 24. Yep. So now I just have to run out into the normal world for a little while just to hit 25. I can go get that XP thing, can't I? Yeah, let's go get that XP thing. Because that might actually put me right to 25. I don't think it'll do more than 1 level. If it does, that sucks, but 26, 25. It just can't be 24 because the gems will lock it to a higher level. And I don't want to buy gear that is level 24 gear and lock it to 25 when I can just get 25 gear. All right, let's see where we go. There we go. Perfect. Now I don't want to modify my gear that I have on. That's not what I want to do. I do want to take the runes out. Right? So this is 21, 21. No, we're not going to do those. So I'm going to take these runes out.
Here you are.
And we're going to just throw all this gear. See, I can probably just ditch most of this, right? Let's just move these out for the moment. Let's see, this is chest, arms. Just organize it the way I would normally organize it. Okay, so that's the first set. Then we have the second set right here. Leaving all the remaining gems in. That'll fill 2 columns for the level 15 to 25 gear. All right. Now we have to buy more things. And I have to actually put condemn right there. Excellent. These are going to go right here. So even if I were to lose this lady, I can get right back up. All right, so let's look at this. Going for a defensive, I actually want to unlock this in 2 points. So we have 5 points there. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. I do want to have this. But I can bump that up, right? This will obviously go higher when I put gear on, but... All right, so there we go. Level 25, because the level 25 gems are craftable. They're the square ones. So those will... The diamonds, the skulls, and the emerald will be in the next set of gear. I could even maybe buy a couple pieces here. So let's go... let's see, let's go with tunic. Excellent. What else is cheap? Boots. That works. Pants. Damn. There we go.
There's something special.
And then let's see what else is cheap. Nothing. All right. So now I can go down to this one. I mean, I prefer to get them as legendaries because they have an extra stat on them. But as you're leveling, you just sort of can't be that picky. So we're going to go for the flail. We really want a flail that has that kill streak. I can't do it without that. So, yeah, it doesn't really help. Until we meet again, get it? All right. So, seasonal hardcore, back on this guy. So I need to figure out what gems to use to upgrade the one I have slotted, which is this one. I did put this one back in because it does increase damage to elites. I pulled this one out because, I mean, I might swap these, but I want both of them to be unlocked at some point. This one first, this one second. Just because it's easier for me to get strength here than it is willpower at the moment. I mean, I might switch over and get more willpower nodes in time, but like if we look at where they are, if we go to willpower, you can see I have to reach all the way up here to get to it, right? I mean, I guess I could. Well, I guess I have a couple here, don't I? Let's see here. There's that. There's that. If I were to put this in here, I need 2 more because these out here don't count. So that one goes away. That one comes in. I can't use this one. That one would work. I'd have to go all the way over here. I'd have to basically steal 1, 2, 3, 4 points from somewhere else. I guess I could do that for the moment. Let's go 1, 2. Boy, that's so close. Ah, no, there I go. That's it. Okay. So let's, and then it should be easier when I bump up to the next one, right? So let's go get some consumables. Notice I have a lot of materials now because I was doing dungeons, and I was doing hell tides and opening chests and I actually did Lilith at T2, which was scary at first, and then it was like, oh, okay, this is not bad. Let's just go right to 53. I'm not quite to Torment 4 yet, but I'm close. Now, of course, we're going to pop this, getting our buffs up. I need to get my fortitude up. Our fortitude is low. It's going to creep up a little bit at a time. I need big guys. There we go. A little bit at a time. It stays up, fortunately. Once you're on the character, it stays up the whole time. There we go. Now we're earning it. Now, if I were getting hit more, stuff is dying so fast that I'm not getting hit. If I were getting hit more, then it would go up faster, but it's sort of a blessing that I'm not getting hit. Oh, you die. There we go. Fort is going up. Yeah, max fort. Excellent. But if you look at my stats, you can see my toughness is 500,000, which is nice. Very nice. I'm going to lose my kill streak here in a minute, because this thing is stupid and likes to put dead ends in things. Because we want it to be like D2. It's like, no, I don't like D2. I want D4 or D3. And now I'm out of enemies because this game sucks. See, where are the enemies? I'm out. I'm out of enemies. Is it going to give me like one enemy and then all of a sudden open it? See, this sucks. Why is it like this? Why do they have this game like this? Why does it not just keep going and going and going and going like D3? This is just beyond stupid. Now I have to go back to the former level because, oh, there we go. Still, it's just dumb. Why do you do this? Why do you have dead ends like that? They figured out how to get rid of dead ends in D3. They should figure out how to do it here. Now here's the problem. If I go in here, and I'm like, okay, I want to upgrade this one. Notice it says, I need more sapphire fragments, right? Well, you have to actually go in here to see that. So I need 3,200 sapphire fragments, right? Now, the dungeon, it's not going to go away. I just need to make the fragments. It's annoying. But I should be able to see before I go in what's needed where, right? It's just tedious. Let's make an extra bit just in case. See, there we go. And this one I need amethyst, so it's like, annoying. But yay, now we're legendary on all 5 equipped nodes. I did remove Challenger in order to get my defensive one. And at this point, I might just re-architect the board to look like the one that is in the guide, but this one seems to be working okay right now, actually. So I need willpower for this, and there's okay, so I get 8% from multiplicatively, which is really good. 15% multiplicatively, which is really good. The additive is not as big a deal. It's like, meh. So I could probably remove one of these, right? Remove 2 of them. Yep, still have everything I need. Okay, so this is not bad for 1 point strength, and I mean the additive damage is like a little bit, but it's better than nothing. Now I can put this back here, put this back here. Actually, let's go like this. Just go right back there. There we go. Beyond a certain point, the additive damage, when it says plus damage, becomes less and less powerful over time as you climb the damage meters, the level of damage. Okay, what's this? No. I don't want to rely on lucky hit to heal myself. At this point, I'm only equipping starred gear. I'm to that point. I really need a really good flail here with the reset on it. I do have this weapon, or I do have this helm, and I'm tempted to use it. I'm really afraid of losing the Indomitable belongs down here, but I'm really afraid of losing the resistance, right? Because normally this would be up here, but this is actually better than what I have in the cube, so I just put it on. I just left it on the helm. Notice it's not imprinted; it's just the base amount, and it's really good compared to what I had in the cube. So I just moved the imprint that was up here down to here, and just kept the one on the new helm that came in. You can see really good defenses. My lightning is still low. I ended up putting a diamond in here just because it was just overall better than putting a lightning gem in there. And still, they're all like really, really high. Like if I go outside, I'll show you. If I engage in combat, go ahead and just do the long one. All right, so let me actually hit some things. Okay, so we're at notice 524, And the percentages are 96%. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So only 4% of the damage gets through, which at the levels I'm at is almost nothing. It's like trivial compared to what my self-healing is. Like I can probably heal it faster than it's coming in, which is what I want. I want to be almost indestructible. Well, I do want to be indestructible. I don't want to take any damage. But now that I have that in there, let's go right to T4. Let's open this up. Should be easy peasy cake. Of course, we need these buffs to do good damage. Eight stacks, 9 stacks, 10 stacks. There we go. Now we coast. Just making sure we don't lose our Arbiter by casting this when we get down to about a half a bubble, or half a blue bubble. Now I can cast this to boost my damage by a considerable amount for 7 seconds, which is good on tougher enemies, or tougher enemy packs. It's not necessary. But it is a nice little boost. Boost. It's a nice little boost. He said like a hick. And I'm going to leave some of these guys behind here, because I'm afraid I'm going to run out of dudes here at a dead end, and I'll have to just backtrack. Notice I get damaged, I get weakened or whatever, or made vulnerable, but it's like no damage coming in. Or whatever damage that's coming in is being more than healed by either blocking or through an aura. Yep, see, dead end. Now I can clear on the way back. This is where having Subo would be nice. Once I get to a sufficiently higher number of whatever, then I can pull Subo in. Torment 4 unlocked. Come on, pick up the flail. Ugh. All right. Excellent. Yes, I know I'm much slower than other people, but I also don't like to die. My preference is to not die.
Greetings. How shall I guide my
All right,
hammer?
this is all nothing I can use.
Still got some good in it. My hammer
All right,
sings on your
push it again. Let's go to Torment 4 plus 1 tick. See how it feels. Should feel good. Once I can do the equivalent of a T5, then I'll be totally comfortable doing just normal overworld content at T4. Right? Like this stuff shouldn't be hurting me that much. See, it's like tickles. Because my life is so high compared to what it normally would be if I were normally playing this. Because I prioritize life, I prioritize defenses everywhere. Prioritize fortification. The only thing I'm really missing that would make this super great is the glyph that lets me have Bulwark always active. I have the Bulwark glyph, but there's no way I can make it always active. Because I'm using that particular effect for the wolves, which are more important for the CC and the vulnerability debuff. Big yellow circle is love. Health, love. Like, you will live. Nothing will kill you in this. At least not at this level. I mean, it's virtually impossible for anything other than, like, a rift boss to kill me in this. At this level. Because while I'm in it, while I'm in it, I'm getting healed. While I am in it, and any enemy is in it, and the enemy is near me, it's giving me fortification. So it's like just lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovey, lovey, lovey. You die. Thank you. So annoying. Some people are really good about putting the little thingy somewhere else, but I don't know how to do it. Let's go one step higher. We can do that because our glyphs are becoming more powerful. Six, 7 stacks, 8 stacks, healing. Nine stacks, 10 stacks. Cooking with gas. This is easily the most fun build to play that I've come across on controller. You can play anything on controller, it's just a lot of extra work. This one is just super easy to play. Because you don't have to spam constantly during the riff. You just occasionally hit a button. And then of course the stick is fun to just steer with, right? A little bit of damage there, not much. Nothing that wasn't immediately healed back up. Or that won't be. I can take a little tiny bit of damage to the health, that's totally fine. I just don't want it to be like a quarter of my health, or even a tenth of my health. That would make me feel very strange. Like if all of a sudden I saw half my health gone, I would totally flip out. I'd be like, what? 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 What did I miss? What did I miss? I would basically have a mini heart attack. Because then it means I've missed something super glaringly obvious and stupid that I should never have missed. And then I'll have to watch the video and see, okay, what was happening there that I missed? Which is one of the reasons I'm streaming it. And the only two skills I'm casting is Y and then left trigger. Now, if something really big comes up, I'll jump on it with the jumpy with B. Very nice kill streak. That was a very nice kill streak. 900 kills. Hi, dude. Nope, you can't hit me. Undaunted is like the least important one to level. So I should probably just leave that last. It's my defensive that doesn't really add any damage, so it's I think it's already to the point where I can't really make it any better, I don't think. Like if we look at that, I guess I get marginally more damage, but it's not worth leveling, really. I think I'll just leave it where it is from now on.
See some steel you need.
I don't know, we'll see. All right, this is, I want the thing out of it. On kill, no, strength is nice. But I'm looking at the Shield of Retribution build sometimes, like this one right here, Shield of Retribution from Woody Joe. So he has like, the neck piece in this one is not a unique. But you do want cooldown reduction. That's the highest one. You would prefer that to have like a star, but sadly that doesn't have it. Attack speed, crit strike chance. So we're already missing out a bunch of stuff. So it doesn't. It's like on this build, it's like auxiliary kind of stats, and that's not what I'm getting there. Yen's Blessing, all garbage. All right. The nice thing is there's a lot of stuff that's dropped that I don't need or can't use. So it's actually increased the pool of materials that I can use, like Forgotten Souls, right? What else? I mean, these only come from level 800 items and from, gifts and things. So these are hard to get. And then, of course, Neath Irons are very hard. These are the hardest ones to get. Absolutely the hardest ones to get. Obviously, this is the hardest to get. But secondary, but these only come from very specific places. You have to crunch this, or you have to, get the cash or whatever. Let's see, let's go. This is all built out. There's no benefit to adding anything else here, right? I guess there is with willpower. But let's make sure we have all our defensives in here. Resistance, okay. Obviously, I want to build towards more resistance. Okay, that's good for now. Resistance, armor. I want as much armor as I can get. So I will have to build to those armor nodes. That's preferred over this, and the cooldown reduction is nice, but that's more important. Yeah, I might have to build towards that. I can get this one along the way. Like, down this way. Now, I can probably also make one of these more powerful, right? I've just been putting it off. Okay, I can put strength nodes there. But really, what I'll do now is I'll build up strength for the moment. Yes. So let's put, can I put intelligence in here more? They really don't want you to boost this one very much, do you? So I could do that. It shows up as, see the Judicator damage? That tells you in green that it actually boosted this a little bit. So I'll boost this up until I get enough points that I can just take this and go all the way to there with it. At which point I'll move the points around because that'll give me some defense that I don't have yet. All right, let's do another run. Slightly higher. Especially now that I have a little bit more damage. Again, one of the goals is to get my buffs up. So I'm going to jump, 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 jumps, right click, jump, right click. right click, jump, jump, right click.
Quite the challenge.
Now we're at 6 stacks. Every time I jump, I get more powerful. Or every time I get right click, I get more powerful. And that matters, because the faster things die, the less damage I take in the end. And here, kill streaks are nice, but it's not required. Which reminds me, after this, I do need to go get the board. Because I don't want to run out. I don't want to die not having pulled things from the board. Right, we're at a dead end. Got it. Get that refreshed. And the big yellow circle is not to do damage so much as it is to just debuff everything and buff myself. It makes it less likely I will die. Not guaranteed to not die, but less likely. Because I'm standing in a healing circle, and it's also a fortification circle when enemies are near me. It's also weakening them, meaning they take more damage. It's not required. I could do this without it, but it's just nice. It's like that jump. I don't need to jump like that using the B button, but I do a lot more damage for 7 seconds after I jump. So there is an advantage to doing that, you know, sometimes. All right, so now we know we're not gonna run out of duration now that we have the channeling pylon. I don't think he can kill me at this point. Not with everything I have going on me. Like, I could stand there and he could, like, hit me and it wouldn't do anything. I think I will just go ahead and do that. That was a mistake. Okay, I've learned my lesson. Don't feel like I have to hit that one. Don't waste the misses on it.
Sings on your return.
I still don't feel comfortable going out in the world at T4, so I'll keep where I am, which is T3. Actually, you know what? Let's keep this on T1 for the moment. Or no, let's go to T2 and do a lair boss. Ancient seat. Yes. While this is still here. Yes, I feel a little skittish about it. Am I at 2? Yeah, 2. Okay. I don't want it to go to 4. I'm not ready to do one of those things at 4. Okay, ancient seat is out here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, interesting. They have a you go right to the... Did they fix that or something? Because it used to be you'd have to go to the outside doorway and then you have to go to like the map on the inside of that and then... Oh, interesting. Okay. They did fix it. I want to get my 10 stacks up. Very important. Okay, that's reset. I'll get my last stack or two while I'm in here. My healing. Now he does a spinny thing where he'll face you. Yep. Yep. There we go. You don't want to be in front of him when he does that, basically. Am I going to get a Belial? Nope. All right. So T3 version of that, which is a T2, a bloodied T2, is totally fine.
It is done.
All right. Helms. Let's go with Helms. That way we have a chance at getting a mythic. It's unlikely we'll get it. There's a chance. Fair enough. Oh, yes. A couple of them. That's it. That's the one. Look at that. Wing strikes damage by 380. Oh, so nice. It's worth losing everything on that necklace to get that. So let's actually just figure this other stuff out first. Okay, we're not using that ever. We're not using that ever. Let's see. No. 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 So we're learning those things. No. 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 Okay. Now that we're onto the lovely pieces, let's see, 380, that's pretty good. 57%, that's really good. Giant Slayer at 2 is a sad thing, but we'll take it. We'll throw this in there. Here we go.
What color and brilliance.
Oh, yeah. This basically pushes you like an extra tier higher at least. When it comes to the damage that you're doing, it's insane. There's another Bulwark. Yeah, didn't get the one I needed. The one I need is a, a legendary quality top piece that basically says if you have at least one summon for 6 seconds, then it'll give you like 200 or 300, whatever this amount is, 300. It'll give you 300 offering. So you pair that with this. So it happens so much. Like this basically never goes away. It's at least every 3 seconds. It's beautiful. It was something I just was like, well, I wonder if this works. And sure enough, it did work beautifully. I think I have 2 of those now, right? There it is, yeah. Let's make sure we keep that special. That's special. Let's see what else. The other one that's really nice is this Neo. If I have any Neos, I want to keep them. They're very rare. Sadly, even though they're just yellow, they're still really hard to come by. All right. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's boost that a little bit.
Solid bet here.
Man, Obusite is so hard to come by right now. I don't care about the gold. I care about having the 380%, the aura potency. For this is nice, and that's nice, but the biggest thing about it is the wing strike damage, right? So, I mean, I have it here, and I have it here, but this is like off the charts, right? It's amazing. This is additive, right? Additive damage, this is multiplicative. So, and when it increases by 380, it's not an additional 380%. It's not multiplied by 380%. It's multiplied by 480% because it says additional, right? Increases and wing strike. So increases wing strike damage by 380. So the lowest it would increase it by or multiply it by would be 3x. So 100 plus 200. The highest you can get it is 100 plus 400, which is 500. So 5 times the damage at the highest level. It's amazing. Easily pushes you to the next tier. So doing a T4 content right now, assuming I have the correct, defensive abilities, a good amount of toughness, which I think I lost some toughness by doing that, right? Let's check here real quick. Yeah, I lost some toughness doing that because I lost life, basically. And I lost stats. But the difference here is, I lost a little bit of life, and that's mostly, in cold resistance. I should probably look at the cold resistance real quick and see how that stands. Okay, so lightning is still the lowest, and the cold resistance is okay. Because these are all still like, 92, 93%, and then they get boosted even higher with this, right? And not that. Where is it? This right here, right? So this makes it go like insanely high. And then of course, then I take a soothing spice. Well, I guess I have a soothing spice on me, don't I? So now I just need to go to T3 now with that, because T3 is very viable now. T3 is very, very good now. With that neck piece, yeah, absolutely. Now I'll just melt things even more than I was before. Like what I was just doing at whatever level that was, 58, how some of that stuff wasn't dying right away, especially the rare enemies and stuff. Now they'll just like melt. Instant death. Okay, so let's get this up. As soon as they get hit, they're all dead. So 447 toughness. I have to actually be hitting things for it to work. There we go. Now if we go down here, we can see my toughness is 96% or better. Obviously, those little tiny bits, those little differences, and like a fraction of a percent does matter a little bit. To be careful not to get too close to these, because it'll drop my buff. But yeah, everything's melting. This needs to be improved, obviously. I need to get a much better weapon. That's still pretty good. Now, if I were to go back and I think one thing that's different now, let me show you. One thing I am missing is the fort buff. So if I take that, that'll increase my toughness back up, like nearer where it was. That's actually the biggest thing affecting it right now. So advanced elixirs, fortitude. So I have all the incense, right? I have stats. Someone popped an intelligence one, which I don't need. But now we do that. Go back out here. So while that's going, 492. See, I'm almost back up where I was. Yeah, much better. I mean, this is easily T5 ready. I'm just a chicken shit, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to die. So I feel T4 capable inside the pit, where I sort of have more control. But outside of it, I'm still only at T3. If I can get to T5 in the pit, which is like, what is it, 70? 15 levels above 55, right? So T4 is 55. That would make T5 15 levels higher than that, so 70. If I can get to 70 in there, then I'll feel very comfortable and I can do really well and just erase everything in sight, then I'll feel really good about, doing T4 content outside. Now let's see if I can do any better gemming here.
The stars made manifest.
Yeah, let's at least get those. Actually, let's make this more consistent here, so I don't drive myself crazy or anybody else crazy, where I have differences here and then an odd one in there, but you know what I mean, where they're not really matched up. All right. Again, I'm not so concerned about damage, which is why I'm not putting red gems there. I am putting this here because it's like, well, there's not much else to do there, right? Let's see here. As far as like my resistances go, I guess I can just look at this. Lightning's the lowest, but I can't put anything else there without sacrificing. Like, if I remove any of those others, like the fire one is really good. Like, if I go like this. Is the fire... Yeah, the fire one's really low now. And I'd rather have the fire one really high because that tends to be what kills me. Is, like, explosions. Lightning, I can run around, usually. Poison also is very ouchy, and I'd rather have poison up, but it's sadly down. See if I can roll that onto something.
Magic is neither good.
Let's see. Poison resistance is good here.
Help you.
I'll keep that physical resistance. I'll keep that. See, I have lightning resistance there. I think I might get a lot of that if I just, like, upgrade these items. The problem is I don't have Abusite
May your rule
to do that, because Abusite is very hard to come by until they fix it, right? But, yeah, it's really annoying what they've done with the Abusite drops. But yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And the fact that I have two of them makes me happy. I can always farm more, and maybe I'll get a starred one. Maybe I should wait to upgrade it until I get a starred one. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be like on Giant Slayer with a, and then I can get a proc on that all the way up, because Giant Slayer is really nice. It's down here. It's like best in slot. You want this as high as you can get it, basically. It's like the damage equivalent of On Guard. If On Guard is defense, that you just want skyrocket as high as you can get it, then Giant Slayer is for DPS, right? As far as like a passive ability that you could talent into. But anyway, I'm gonna go. That's it for hardcore for the moment. I'm gonna go play other things. But thank you for joining.